folks, let's go ahead and take a look at our sample midterm. So for this problem, right, give the axis of symmetry and the vertex for this graph. Now this is going to be a parabola. So there's a couple of ways you could do this. I'm going to do it the algebra way first, and then I'm just going to use my graphing calculator. So we'll have the like by hand way, and then we'll have the technology way, and whichever way works better, use that. So if I want to figure out the vertex, I could do a couple of things. I could complete the square here if I wanted to, but for me, the easier version is to use this formula where we know that the x coordinate of the vertex occurs at x equaling negative b over 2a. That's the x coordinate of the vertex. So I'm going to go ahead, and if this was the quadratic, well, this is a quadratic equation, but if I was using the quadratic formula, a would be 4, b would be negative 16, and c would be 19. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to plug in negative 16 for b and 4 for a, and I'll at least be able to rule out either ab or cd, because I'm going to find out the vertex, the x coordinate of the vertex is either 2 or 1/2. So let's see what it would be in this case. This would be negative of b, which is negative 16, over 2 times a. So if I start to look at this, right, I'm looking at 16, positive 16 over 8, or I'm going to get that the x coordinate of my vertex is 2. So as I do that, then I'm going to rule out these two, right? These are not my answers, which is fine. We're just eliminating things. So since my vertex is occurring when x equals 2, that will automatically be the axis of symmetry. And since both a and b have the same axis of symmetry, I can't eliminate an answer, but I can figure out if the y coordinate of the vertex is either positive 3 or negative 3. And I do that by plugging 2 back in for x. So let's see what the y coordinate is at x equaling 2, or find f of 2. So this is 4 times 2 squared minus 16 times 2 plus 19. That almost looks like 16.2. Let me just adjust that. 16 times 2 plus 19. And when I simplify that a little bit, let me head over to my handy calculator. So I'm going to do 4, and let's see if you can see this. Yeah, 4 times 2 squared minus 16 times 2 plus 19 is going to give me 3. So that tells me that my vertex is the ordered pair 2, 3, which gets me to my answer being A. Now, if I wanted to just use technology the entire way through on this, what I can do is I can go to my y equals, let's type in this equation, 4x squared minus 16x plus 19. And because I have that positive lead coefficient, I know I'm going to be looking at an upward facing or a happy parabola. I'm going to hit zoom 6. And before I do, just keep in mind, I can see that the y-intercept is up here at 19. So I know I'm not going to get a complete picture with zoom 6 because the highest y value is going to be 10. And that's fine. It's just something to keep in mind. So there is my happy parabola. Let's figure out what this absolute minimum is. So let's hit second trace. I'm going to do option 3. And then I can't even see Blinky yet because it's up here at 0.19. So let me just move to the right until the y coordinate, there it is. Now I can see it. Once the y coordinate gets under 10, I can see it. If my vertex is here and I need to be on the left side, that little Blinky is on the left of my vertex. So I'm going to hit enter, and then I'm going to move Blinky to the right of my vertex. Hit enter, and then hit enter through guess. And there's my minimum. There's my vertex, 2, 3. All right, thanks so much. Bye.